What's up, guys? It's Showtime Straight Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big. All right, so a little bit more stomach, right? Since I'm not doing any dieting, that's kind of normal, right? You don't stay quite as tight if you're eating a lot of calories every day and you're trying to grow. So the other area is going to grow a little bit, chest, arms, this and the other thing, but you got to take the good with the bad, right? And spin in a more positive light, and you focus on one thing at a time, because it's pretty easy. Once you get the hang of this stuff, it's not rocket science, right? You get quotes, bulk, chop, cruise, blast, things like that. Okay. You need to know what to do, and when you kind of get to the point where you have done it so many times that you're unconsciously competent of everything, you don't even pay attention to it. It becomes a lot easier. You want to gain weight, you do it easy because you've done it a whole bunch of times, right? You want to get freaky lean, you do it fairly easy, right? Because you've done it a bunch of times. Okay, but you figure your own body out. Or you have a coach that figures your own body out, or whatever else, right? Because I already kind of knew my body from the 90s, how well it reacted. And so when I had a coach that had an even better version of what I did in the 90s, so that I could win in the open versus get my butt kicked, right? Because I did great in the little shows, the novice, all that crap, right? I actually had to go up against the big boys, different story, right? Those guys were tough. So, and they still are. They're getting tougher all the time. Every year it's more competitive, right? Guys are getting bigger, freakier. They're getting more and more things figured out. You had a huge edge before going on with a prep coach. Now it's you're at a huge disadvantage if you don't have one. You're more on an even playing field with who you get. Now, if you're lucky like me, you got the best. You got probably the best prep coach on the freaking planet, right? He can do from novice all the way up to pro. Okay, he's that good, and so you get into a situation like that. Well, then yeah, he's still a huge edge. If you got good genetics too, right, and work ethic that's second to none, I don't see a reason why we can't be successful in this sport. And especially when you have love and passion for it, it's always an edge when you're in love with something. I had a buddy tell me once. It's actually my buddy's dad, who's kind of like a second dad to me, right? And he said, if you find something that you love and you go out every day and you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. And there's so much truth to that, right? So many times I've looked at other people's jobs and professions, or I'll jump into trying to do a career or part-time work or full-time work on top of training people. I'm like, man, this usually kind of sucks. This is like a job, Now I've had blessings there too. I'll do stuff that doesn't feel like a job, and I get to go to prison, right? It's a great stress reliever from marriage, and it's enjoyable. You go in and you get goosebumps because you walk in the what do you call it, the gates, right? They lock and they slam ironclad shut. It makes just an awesome noise, like you're trapped in there now, and it's like, almost that whole thing, 2 minute or one man leaves type of thing. But all the odds are on your side, right? You got all the statistics on your side. Yeah, you're outnumbered and all this stuff, but you got protocol in there, you got training, and you know how to deal with these situations. They don't get to have guns. That's why I don't want to be a police officer. Number one, they're not respected enough, and they should be, right? And then the other problem with it is that you don't know what the bad guy's going to have. You might be one cop car, you and your partner, right? And if you're lucky, you might have somebody following you. And if you know you're going to the shit, then you might have some more people. But a lot of times you don't know you're going to the shit till you're in the shit, right? So they can lead you into a freaking dead-end alley or just a little suburb that looks like there's nothing there, a little cul-de-sac. And they pin you in there, You open fire on you, you're done. It's a fucking scary world, you know. We got a lot of friends who are police officers, and freaking, I don't envy them one bit. When people say they got great benefits, they got pension, damn straight they better. You know, they've earned their shit, right? Protecting us, you know, little guys out here, civilians, when we, you know, have families and shit. You know, we need some good guys out there protecting us, right? And we need people that keep those fuckers locked up, right? And I'm not saying all of them are fuckers. People think that, you know, you go through the training of law enforcement and every one of them is bad and evil and they manipulate and this and that and the other thing. A lot of them do, you know. Probably at least 50% more, okay? If you say 90%, I wouldn't doubt it, okay? Because some are better than others. But there's a lot of straight up people in there that are just, you know, sometimes some kill people, some sell drugs, so some don't even do that bad of stuff, depending on what they kill people for, right? If it's crimes against women or children, or they just kill people just to do it, yeah, that's evil. But if somebody deserves it, and that's not a big deal. Doesn't make you a bad person just because you kill somebody, especially if they deserve it, you know. So I got a different code with that, you know. But we do need some order, you know, that people can manipulate that law. Well, it's not against the law to kill somebody. Just do it. Just do it because they don't like the person. Well, it's not enough of a reason, guy or gal, right? But there's a bunch of just like one guy. He got his son was raped and he was a child, so he stabbed the guy multiple times. And the only tragedy of that, other than the guy, you know, instead of getting a medal, he got put behind bars. He also, the guy that he stabbed about 40 or 50 times survived and sued him, believe it or not. That's too bad. And then there's another situation too where, yeah, it was a little extreme and excessive, but I get it. It's still wrong, and I can understand why she's in jail, but the lady was super honest. She said, you know, you gotta quit fucking sleeping with my sister, right? And if you do it again, I'm gonna kill you, right? And I'm not joking around. If you sleep with her one more time, I will kill you. What did he do? Knucklehead sleeps with her again. So she killed him. And it's like, what did you expect? She told you, you know? And it's just, and he didn't try to get a divorce. That'd be the other thing if you got out of the situation and then she went and killed him. But they were still married, living under the same roof, and you don't shit where you eat and freaking bring that shit around. Are you freaking kidding me? And then they're supposed to be sisters, supposed to be tight like that? I don't blame her, right? Is it still wrong? Well, yeah, it's a little excessive, you know. But, you know, I have a lot of respect for her. She told him not to do that anymore, and she told him what the consequences would be. Well, what the fuck do you think was going to happen? You think he must have thought she was bluffing? Otherwise, she's really a couple pennies shy of a Big Mac, right? But, anyways, that's my 2 cents. I'm going to get my jacket on and go run a couple of errands before I go get ready for work. And that'll be about it for today. Still got the fanny pack, you know, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and I've had it since off and on. I had these fuckers since the 80s. You put meds in there and freaking, you know, freaking vitamins and keys and wallet and family pictures and, you know, business cards and, you know, cash and all kinds of stuff, right? It's like a little bank. So, you know, you put it in the front, right? Because somebody tries to assault you, you gotta finger yourself. You put it on the back, you just take it off and run away with it, right? At least this way, it's gonna be a little bit harder for them to get through you to get to the thing. All right, it's been Showtime. Showtime Strength Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big. All right, vino puro, acqua fresca, strecciadora, which means fresh wine. Fresh water, red wine, and beautiful women. Actually, that's not true. Talk about integrity and character. So I find out from Tom, he goes, dude, that's not what it means. It means fresh water, red wine, and tight pussy. So, all right, so it's fresh water, red wine, beautiful women. Let's stick with that. It sounds better. All right, take care and God bless.